and welcome back to In Her Rubber Boots. My name is Katrina, and today I want to share with you an IKEA haul. I'm also going to show you some clips of going to IKEA, so you can kind of see what it's like now if you're considering going, and all of the items that I purchased. So I haven't done almost any shopping since the virus. It's only in the last couple of weeks that I have only done a little bit of shopping. This is filmed the middle of September, so things are okay right now. Enough so that I felt like I should go now while things are okay, because there was some stuff that I definitely needed. And so I wanted to show those things to you and just kind of let you know how it is if you're considering going to IKEA or, going shopping here in Ontario. So, IKEA's already pretty much set up for social distancing, right? Everything is one-way direction and you kind of walk, as a maze through the store. And so it's still like that. For the most part, people are pretty good for social distancing. Everyone's definitely wearing masks. There's definitely lots of lineups and things like that. They did have a couple of dispensers where you could get out hand sanitizer. They seem to be empty, so that wasn't super helpful. But for the most part, I think it was pretty good, and I felt quite safe shopping there. So they did have some really cute fall decor. I loved these napkins, and they had some pumpkins, but most of it was sold out, unfortunately. So I'm going to start with baby/kid stuff. They have some really good prices for baby and kid stuff, like crazy good prices. My main reason for going there was to get a new mattress for the crib. Levi will be using the crib mattress that's in there now for his toddler bed, so I needed a new crib mattress. So that was my number one reason for going. And so I did end up picking out one. I paid $60 for this one. It was like not the lowest end, it was the next one up. You can get fancier ones, but they come up to over $100, and it didn't seem to be enough difference for me to justify spending that much more. It's also worth a mention that they have really good sheets for the cribs, as well as duvet covers for once the kids are a little older and they're in toddler beds or whatever. So definitely check those out as well. I didn't buy any this time, but I had bought crib sheets in the past. I also got this Sippy Cup. I believe it was $2. And we go through Sippy Cups like crazy. I only bought one because I haven't tried them before. I don't know how bad they leak or, how well they work. So I'm going to try it out and see how we like it. But yeah, Levi chews them to bits. So I'm constantly replacing Sippy Cups and bottles. So I did pick up this potty as just like an extra. It was $10. I'm going to leave it probably in the van. And so that's why I just filmed it here, because I didn't even bring it in the house. And so I think that one will just be kind of a backup for either when we go places or if we're on the road and Levi needs to use the bathroom. I've got a potty. I did want to buy the cheaper one. So they have one that's all green, and I think it's like $4 or $6. I don't know. It was something really cheap, but of course they didn't have any in stock. And the lady's like, oh, you can come back in a few days, which I wasn't going to do because it's not close by. And I was trying to get everything in one go. So I can't recommend it because I haven't seen the green one, but there's definitely a really cheap potty that they have. So if you're potty training and you want like a backup or an extra, definitely check out IKEA. So for all the coffee drinkers out there, they have a fantastic French press or Bodum, whatever you want to call it. So I did pick up one of those. This is the larger size one, and that one was $10. They do have a smaller size one for $8. We already own that one, and I'm going to send it to the barn so my husband can make coffee there, and then we'll keep the bigger one here. The smaller one, I would say it's definitely single serving, but it's also not a huge mug size. Like, it's a medium size cup of coffee that it makes. So if that's all you're wanting to drink, it's no problem. If you're wanting to make something that you can have, say, 2 cups of coffee or, share with somebody else, you definitely want the bigger size French press. So I like the look of plants in the house. It's funny because I grow a garden and have no issues with gardening, but plants in the house, I don't seem to be very good at keeping them alive. Mostly because it goes in order, like my kids, then my animals, then my garden, then a whole bunch of other things, and then my houseplants. Maybe it shouldn't be that way, but it is, and so they tend to die. And so I like to have some fake plants because I can put them anywhere, and they're still alive, looking, years later. So IKEA is my favorite place to pick up fake plants because they look pretty real to life, and they're quite good prices. So I do already own one that I love, and I thought this one here would be a great addition. If you look at it super close, it definitely looks fake, but from far away, it looks like a real plant, and we'll go with that. I'll just be like, don't go too close to that corner. Yet never mind the reason, just don't want you to know that I have a fake plant. Alright, so Henry heard that I was filming and decided now would be a good time to wake up, so we have company now. Want to say hi? Look, back onto the IKEA haul. For those of you who know me well, you know that I love the as-is section in IKEA. I realize it's hit and miss. Sometimes you find good stuff, sometimes you don't, but it's definitely worth checking out. So this first item is probably not that exciting, but it was in the as-is. And that is some light bulbs. They're the equivalent of 60 watts. And they were on sale for $3. So always good to have some extra light bulbs in the house. And I like to get them on sale because buying light bulbs isn't really that much fun. I also found curtains in the as-is section. I really like the color of them. It's 2 panels and they were on clearance for $19. I think they're going to go well in the living room. I've already got that color curtains hanging up on 2 of the windows, but I have a third window that doesn't have curtains, so I thought I would buy those for that window. And curtains can be so expensive. So in my opinion, $19 for 2 panels or like a set is such a steal. They were regularly $30, which is still a really good price. So if you're looking for curtains, definitely go to IKEA. I also found this in the as-is section, a dish brush. Instead of being $1.50, it was $1. Doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it, so I don't know if I should be concerned that it was in the as-is section, but I will just disinfect it before I use it. I also got this pillowcase from IKEA. It was in the as-is as well and was marked to $5. I really like the way it's got these little tie-ups on it. I thought that was nice, and I thought the coloring went well with what I already have in the house, so it will complement my other pillows that I have on my couch and such. If you're ever looking for really good throw pillows, IKEA has the best throw pillows. Like, they're down-filled, so you can do like the chop on them and, you know, make them stand up nicely. The other nice thing about them is that they are the size of like a regular pillow, like you would sleep on, but just shorter. So most pillowcases fit on them for decorative, but you can also use a regular pillowcase and just kind of tuck it in, and it also fits for size. So I have at least 4 throw pillows from there and a whole bunch of different colored pillowcases, so I can just switch it up and definitely check them out. Of course, if you go to IKEA, you also have to get some snacks. There was another package of cookies, but they already disappeared. But I also love these ginger ones, so those also somehow came home. Well, I think that's actually it for my IKEA haul. I was hoping to find some more things. They weren't fully stocked in some stuff, so I wasn't able to find some of the things that I wanted to get there. But I do think that, especially with the as-is stuff, that I still managed to find some good items. Well, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe and join the community here. It is totally free. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Can I say bye?